Sports have always been created for the purpose of entertainment. Events like football, boxing, tennis, and even Formula One make people sit at the edge of their seats and bask in the professional display of talent in front of them. But when it comes to making spectators laugh, comedy is usually the answer. But is that really true? Well, today we're going to talk about some of the funniest moments in sports, especially from boxing. So don't go anywhere as we look at the 12 funniest moments. Number 12. Boxing match turned into humping dry sex. Somewhere in South America, there was an interesting boxing match between two prominent male boxers. During the match, something quite unexpected and weird happened. The boxer grabbed his counterpart and started humping him for some reason, multiple times. This went on for a few seconds until the referee separated them. Everybody in the crowd, including the commentators, were really flabbergasted with what happened. There's even a probability that this could be considered as sexual harassment, especially in the world we live in. Number 11. Funny boxer knocked over top rope Jerry Hackney. In West Virginia, there was another interesting boxing match going on. This time, it was between George the Butcher and Jerry Hackney. Now, the interesting fact is that George actually works as a butcher. It's not a random nickname. He showed his butchering skills as soon as the whistle was blown. Jerry could not even make a single shot, but rather decided to run for his life. But can you blame him? According to him, though, he wasn't really running away. He declared that he was simply jogging across the ring. This continued until he was blown and fell across the ring. Unfortunately, his name has been turned into an embarrassing verb by some, especially the commentators. Hackneyed, meaning to be knocked over the ring. Number 10. The boxing referee is something else. From embarrassingly weird boxers, we have one of the funniest referees in the boxing world. During a boxing match, it's almost as if he's the third boxer in the ring with his weird officiating stance. His facial expressions are also very funny, especially during some very skillful dodges or blows from the boxers. Who knows, it could be as a result of his great love and passion for the game of boxing. But it is still very funny nonetheless. Number 9. Ring Girls Fail Compilation. At number 9, we see some women awkwardly walking in high heels on the boxing ring. As expected, some embarrassing moments take place as many of them fall to the ground. At this point, they don't look so attractive anymore. One even has the straps of their high heels cut while on stage. Although she tries to humorously walk on, I guarantee it's an embarrassing moment she will never forget. Using the stairs on high heels is really a skill and should be considered a sport on its own. If you're not used to high heels, then prepare to be a laughing stock. Number 8. Edwards gets caught slipping by Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman has always been known to be intimidating, but he can also make people feel really embarrassed. During the pre-fight, Usman asked Edwards to touch the coveted championship belt, but he took it before he could even touch it. Everyone found this funny, to the humiliation of Edwards. Edwards even made it worse by trying to drag Usman towards him, but it was fruitless. He could just simply revenge by winning the match. Hopefully he did. Number 7. Oliver McCall suffers a nervous breakdown in a fight with Lennox Lewis. It is really not common to see strong, hardy boxers break down in tears. McCall is seen walking up and down the ring to the confusion of his coach, commentators, and the crowd. The fight begins and he doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. I wonder what was wrong. The referee tried to help matters by talking to McCall, but then he starts to cry. They resume the match, and Lewis wins the fight. So funny! That's most likely the easiest match in Lewis's boxing career. Number 6. Butterbean referee. These are some of the biggest boxers I've seen in a while. It doesn't look safe to even go near them either. Watching these two boxers engage themselves in powerful, damaging blows would make you not want to move close to them. But it's the referee's job to end the fight after a round. Unfortunately, we see him caught up in a blow. He falls down to the ground immediately. I really hope he's okay. Number 5. UFC weird moments. I don't know if this UFC fighter is romantically involved with his opponent, but it's very clear and obvious that he made a very bad decision trying to present a bouquet of flowers to his counterpart. Well, this challenger didn't come to play, and you can see what happened next. Number 4. Ring girl Ariana Celeste scoping out Cyril Gane. There will always be some sort of attraction between people, but this one seems really unprofessional. Cyril Gane takes off his shirt, and there are some thirsty ladies behind him who can't seem to take their eyes off him. Cyril clearly noticed and didn't take their lustful glances offensively. In fact, he looked back at them after he stepped off the weighing scale before putting his shirt back on. Number 3. Ring girl photobomb fail. Pretty women often fancy being in the spotlight. The lady in the background was all dolled up and really looking good too. But a certain African-American man wasn't having it. As soon as she was in the view of the camera, we see him asking her to leave the background. Quite embarrassing for her, really. Number 2. Boxing cameraman gets knocked over. Boxers are always very aggressive and strong when they are in their element. Like I have always said, never go close to two boxers whenever they are in the heat of a fight. The thing is, this cameraman was quite far away from the ring, but the action within the ring still caught up with him. Hopefully, he and the camera are doing fine because that looks like a really nasty collision. Number 1. Ring girl falls. This clip also includes another pretty lady's downfall, literally. Maybe it's the design of the chair or something else, but it's embarrassing nonetheless. Apparently, people were too engrossed in the match to even notice, so it wasn't very bad for her. And with that, we have come to the end of the video. Obviously, you found it really funny, so if you want to laugh some more, don't hesitate to click that subscribe button to get more of us. You can also like the video too. See you next time.